Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So our topic for today is solve polynomial equation by using Newton-Raphson method. So for example, this polynomial equation fx equals to x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2, and given that the initial value of x is 1, so we have to solve this polynomial equation by using Newton-Raphson method, and we have to give the answer correct to 3 decimal places. Okay, so this is the formula for Newton-Raphson method. Okay, the formula is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus fxn divided by f prime xn. So to solve this polynomial equation by using Newton-Raphson method, if we look at the formula, okay, we have fx. Okay, this is our fx, and we must find the differentiation of this function. Okay, f prime x means the first derivative of the function of x, this function. Okay, so fx is equal to x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2. So the derivative is, okay, f prime x is equals to 3x squared plus 6x, and then minus 0. Differentiate 2 is equals to 0. So we don't have to write 0. Okay, so I repeat, x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2. If we differentiate, we get 3x squared plus 6x. Okay, so to solve this question by using Newton-Raphson method, it is easiest for us to solve or to calculate the value, okay, in the table. Okay, so okay, for the first column in our table, we write n. Okay, because we have xn here, xn plus 1 and then xn. So I write n and then xn. Okay, because from the formula we must have xn and then minus fxn. So fxn, okay, and then divided by f prime xn. So f prime xn, and then for the last column is our xn plus 1. Okay, and then given that the initial value of x is equal to 1, so x0 is equal to 1. So x0, okay, we compare with xn. So our n here for the initial value of x, n is 0. So n 0. So when n is equals to 0, we have x0. Okay, so our x0 or our initial value is 1. Okay, and then for fx, we must substitute value of xn, okay, which is equal to 1, into the function of fx. Okay, this here we must find the value of fxn, so we use function of x. Okay, so we can substitute function of x into the calculator. So we have x cubed, Okay, so shift close bracket and then x cube, just now alpha close bracket for x and then shift x square because we want x cube here. Okay, so plus 3x square, so alpha x and then square minus 2. So this is the function of f before the before the derivative, before we differentiate the function. So fx x cube plus 3x square minus 2, and then we press button calculate. So value of x here is 1, so 1, and then we get the value is 2. Okay, so 2. Okay, and then we must find the value of f prime xn. So we substitute function of the derivative of f. Okay, f prime x. Okay, so we have 3x square plus 6x. Okay, this is our f prime x. Okay, and then calculate. Okay, so our x here is 1 equal to 9. Okay, so we have xn equals to 1, fxn equals to 2, and f prime xn is equals to 9. So to find the value of xn plus 1, we use this formula. So we substitute into this formula. So we have 1 minus, okay, because xn is 1, and then minus, okay, minus, okay, bracket fxn 2, and then divide by f prime xn, which is 9. So close bracket. So we get the value is 0.77777 and so on. So we must find, or we must write the answer in 3 decimal places. So we round off this value. So we have 0.778. Okay, so here is xn plus 1. So our n is 0. That means 0 plus 1 is 1. So this is the value for x1. Okay, so n is equals to 0 for the first row. For the second column, we proceed with n equals to 1. So xn, which is 1, so x1 is equals to this value, 0.778. Okay, so to find fxn again, okay, just now we already substitute or we already key in the function into the calculator. So we just press button arrow up here. Okay, so we find the function of f just now. Okay, so this one is 3x square plus 6x. This is f prime x. Okay, so we must find the value of fx. So function of fx is x cube plus 3x square minus 2. And then we just press button calculate. So our x now is 0.778. So we have 0.287. Okay, and then for f prime xn, okay, again press button here, going up. Okay, find function for f prime x. Okay, so this is the function 3x square plus 6x. So press button calculate and then substitute value of x is 0.778 equal 6.484. Okay, so for xn plus 1, we use this formula. So we have 0.778 for xn and then minus in the bracket 0.287 divided by 6.484. Okay, so equals to 0.734. Okay, so we must continue the same process until we get the value of x here, okay, is equal. Okay, same as solve by using fixed point iteration in the previous video. Okay, so we continue for the next x. So here is 1 and then we continue with n equals to 2. So x2 is equals to 0.734. And then again we find the function of f in the calculator. So calculate our x now is 0.734. So we get 0.012. And then find the function of f prime x. Press calculate and then substitute x is 0.734. So equals to 6.020. And then to find xn plus 1, again use this formula. So we have 0.734 minus in the bracket 0.012 divided by 6.020. Close bracket. So we have 0.732. Okay. And then 0.734 just now for the second row, and xn plus 1 for the third row is 0.732. These two values are not equal, so we must proceed to the next row, to the next process. So we have n equals to 3. So xn here is 0.732. Okay, and then find the function of x in the calculator. Press calculate, substitute our x now is 0.732. So we have negative 3.048 times 10 to the power of negative 4. Okay, and then for f prime x, okay, calculate 0.732. So we have 5.999. Okay, so for x plus 1, 0.732 minus in the bracket. Okay, open bracket again for this significant number, this value. So negative 3.048 times 10 to the power of negative 4. So times 10 in the calculator, we can simply press exp here. This means times 10 to the power of something. So exp. Okay. And then we just write negative 4. Okay. So negative 3.048 e means times 10 to the power of, and then negative 4. Close bracket and then divided by f prime x is 5.999. And then close bracket again equals to 0.732. So these two numbers are equal. Okay, so the answer or the solution or the root for the function just now, okay, fx equals to x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2 is 0.732. Okay, 0.732. So we can check whether this answer is correct or not by using the calculator. So we press mode 3 times, 1 2 3, and then we take EQN for equation. So press 1, okay, and then press button next, and then degree means the highest power in this equation. So we have power of 3, so press 3. Okay, so A is the coefficient for x cubed or the number in front of x cubed, so we have 1 equal, and then B is the number in front of x squared, so we have positive 3. C is the coefficient for x power of 1 or x, so we don't have x power of 1 in this equation, so just put 0. And then D is the coefficient for x to the power of 0 or the number without x, so we have negative 2. So the answer is 0.732, which is our answer just now, and negative 2.732 and negative 1. Okay, so 0.732 is one of the solution for this polynomial equation. Okay, so that's all for this topic, Newton-Raphson method. So thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Okay, see you all in the next video. So assalamualaikum and bye.